Hello, and welcome to another episode of Getting to the Pros. Today, we have a special guest representing the deaf Coptic community.
All successful men and women are big dreamers. They imagine what their future could be, ideal in very respect. And then they work every day toward their distant vision, that goal or purpose.
Hello, hi, welcome. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name is Monica. My sign name is Monica.
And where are you from?
She's from here in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, very nice. And can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I was born deaf. When I grew up, in elementary school, all we did was lip read. That's all we were allowed to do. My parents, later, when I was in middle school, they took me to a school for hard of hearing. I was definitely in shock. When I saw sign language for the first time, I absolutely fell in love with sign language. I was so happy. I was able to meet new friends. And in high school, it was pretty much the same thing. It became a lot more easier to communicate with deaf people. With the hearing people, it was really hard to communicate with people. We'd have to write back and forth with each other, or I would just lip read because I was used to that. If somebody's speaking very slow, I can do it. If talking very fast, if they're speaking very fast, it becomes very difficult. So my parents, I speech read with them in order to communicate. And my sister, she knows a little bit of sign language.
So how long did it take you to learn sign language?
When I was in middle school, I started immediately. I just kept learning and learning and learning, and everything came quickly. But then when I had to communicate with hearing people, it was very difficult. So sign language was pretty much easier for me.
So Monica, you said you went to a middle school where it was everyone spoke sign languages or was learning sign language?
Yes.
And is this where I guess I could say maybe you started developing friendships with maybe other people that were your age?
With friends, it was easy. It was easy to make friends with deaf people. We were able to hang out together and talk. It was nice. It was enjoyable.
So Monica, where are you now in your career path?
I'm in college in Orlando, Valencia College.
What are you studying, Monica?
I'm studying deaf education for little kids. I want to be able to teach them sign language.
So what are challenges that you face in college?
Challenges in school, it's hard to work. It's hard to study, it's hard to focus. So, I mean, I'm proud to be deaf, but it's just hard. But I want to say that if you're deaf, you can do it.
So when you're in class, how are you able to communicate with others or with your professors who don't necessarily know sign language?
Well, I have an interpreter. So they use their voice. I talk to them. They talk to me. You know, they're the ones that use the voice. I sign to them and they say my opinion.
So Monica, who would you say is your role model? Who do you look up to?
I look up to my mom. She's very, very caring. And she's definitely smart. She's just awesome. Why? Well, she helps me in everything that I do.
So God has given us all gifts and talents. What would you say is your talent?
In my opinion, my talent is that I was deaf. God gave it to me for a reason, so that's okay.
So what do you wish to accomplish with this talent?
My talent is to be deaf. So I want to be a teacher for the deaf in the future. I want to support and be with all the children that are deaf so that they can learn and enjoy and be interested in sign language and in deafness.
Monica, I just want to say that you've really inspired and touched me. And I'm sure you've touched so many viewers on CYC that are watching you right now. You are so beautiful inside and out, and you are really using your talent to glorify God. And I just really just want to give you a hug. And I can't. You're so adorable, and I love you so much. You're so cute. Thank you so much, Monica, for coming. We wish you all the very best. And we hope you enjoyed our episode today on CYC and enjoyed our lovely guest, Monica. Until next time, have a blessed day. And I also want to give a special thanks to Neda, our translator.